course. And we're getting on in age, so we've got to have a bit of heat this side, Eddie, to be quite honest with you. Could you report on my audio, please, Eddie, if you don't mind? Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Golf Whiskey 0, KPV, G6AD. Yeah, your audio is absolutely Q5, John. No problem at all. I've just rebooted my YouTube software. So during your last transmission, I think I managed to start my live stream again on the YouTube. So if you have the technology, Gron, you can go on YouTube, search for Ady G6AD, and you will see either live now or later the recording of this QSO. We just started the stream again, so you'll be very, very close to the beginning of the last stream if you're watching it later on when it's all finished. So absolutely Q5, no complaints at all. Golf Whiskey 0, Kilo Papa Victor, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yeah, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, G3TXQ Okay, very, very fine, and thank you for that, Eddie. We will have a look later on, see what's going on the YouTube there. And if it's like yours, if it supports the modulation you're giving me, I'd be happy. You're spot on. It's like talking on the telephone, be quite honest with you there. Eddie, many people calling you, of course, and yes, and Happy New Year, you said. Yes, you're right there. Okay, Eddie, 73 is all the best. A lot of people, as I say, a lot of people are waiting to give you a call there. Take care, you and your family there. G6AD, GW0KD, many thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Grant. Yeah, thanks for a very nice QSO. CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa.
Whiskey India Alpha.
Who's the Golf 7 question, Papa?
Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa. Good afternoon, Ady. Name is Adrian, or Aid, Alpha Delta Echo. I think we've got the same name. Location Chesterfield in Derbyshire, and you're 5'9 plus 10, over.
Blimey, Adrian, you're very loud here. You're coming through the speakers on my TV, over.
Must have a direct line, over.
Must have, yeah, we must have. Yeah, 20 dB over. Absolutely amazing. Very, very loud and punchy audio. Yeah, nice to see you again. It's been a while, hasn't it? I think we had a chat back in the summer, in July, here on 40 meters. Nice to see you again. Not much to report, really. The only thing that's changed here, radio-wise anyway, Aid, is the antenna mast. I had a homebrew mast when we last spoke, which was pretty dicey and a bit dangerous to manoeuvre. So I found a second-hand Versatower BP30, the little one, the 30-footer, and fetched that up from Leeds a couple of months ago. Dug a hole, filled it with concrete, and the rest, as they say, is history. G7, Victor Kilo Papa, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa. Well, we're running about 340 watts. We acquired a little Tokyo high power solid state amplifier, an HL450P. And still running into the inverted V-folded dipole at 30 feet, but we've got a little bit of extra on, over.
Yeah, I can feel it in the headphones, and much appreciated. Yeah, no QSB on your signal. Well, thanks for the call. Nice to see you again. And yeah, let's do it again next time. Big flowers for the massive signal. Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, 7-3 from Bedworth.
7-3, Ady. And you're 5'9 plus 10. I don't want to give you the report.
Yeah, thank you for the 5'9 plus 10. I'll just correct that in the log. I think I chucked a 5'9 in there just for kicks. Thank you. CQ Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Delta Lima 1 Mike Whiskey.
Delta Lima 1 Mike Whiskey. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Thank you for the call, Michael. I think my name is Ady, like Alpha Delta Yankee. My name is Ady, and my location 30 kilometers east from Birmingham City. You're very strong. I'll give you a correct report on the next over. Delta Lima 1 Mike Whiskey, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yes, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. This is Delta Lima 1 Mike Whiskey back. Hello, Ady. Very good signal here in the southwest part of Germany, round about 30 kilometers from the city called Kaiserslautern. You are strong 20 dB over S9, something round about that. Very big signal here in Germany, Roger.
Oh, Roger, thank you, Michael. Well, I can return the compliment. Your report is 59 plus 35 dB. On the peak, 59 plus 35 dB on the peak to my dipole antenna at 13 meters elevation. Working here with 200 watts. My transceiver is by Elecraft, made in the USA, is Kilo 4 Delta. I can see we had a contact in 2021, also back in 2020, so I hope all is well in the meantime. Delta Lima 1, Mike Whiskey, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yes, okay, Ady, very good. Very good. Thank you for a big signal report from your side. I had you with the side from the antenna because I had only a rotatable dipole, 18 meters over the ground, but I'm here in the second check, and from this position it's not possible to turn the antenna. But I think it's strong enough from your side and also from my side. Works very, very good. Okay, station on my side, use a little bit power from the TL922 from Kenwood. Around about 600 watts in the peak, and the radio is from Yezu, is an FT-DX10, and antenna rotatable dipole, that as I told you, on my tower. That's the station here, Ady. Yes, everything's fine. A lot of work, and it's getting more and more, and much to do, and not so much time to make amateur radio. But I was searching here for a few stations, and you had the biggest signal on the 40-meter band at this time, Ady. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. This is Delta Lima 1 Mike Whiskey, Southwest Germany. Listen.
Roger, Michael, thank you for all the information on the station, and fine business with the TL922. A very beautiful, very strong amplifier. I think it's 2 times 3500 Zulu tubes in there. Very good. Well, if you'd like to listen to your audio, I'm making a YouTube live stream right now, so you can look on YouTube for Ady G6AD, and you can hear your beautiful audio just like I can hear you now. 73 from the UK. Delta Lima 1, Mike Whiskey, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Brown Zig-Zig, Auf Wiederhören.
73's AD, have fun and take care. Look forward to catch you again, maybe a little bit earlier. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you. CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Foxtrot 5, Victor London Ocean.
Foxtrot, I missed the number, sorry. Foxtrot question, Victor London Ocean.
Yeah, this is Foxtrot 5, Victor London Ocean. Very good afternoon to you. Name is Gary, location Northern Brittany. Go ahead.
Hello, Gary. Yeah, nice to see you. My name is Ady, like a short name for Adrian, Gary. You probably won't remember this, but back in 2019, you did work me on my intermediate call sign, 2 Echo 0, Foxtrot Delta Papa, also on 40 meters. So long time no see, Gary. Obviously now with my full call, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, you're 59 plus 20 dB, incredible propagation right now, to Bedworth in Warwickshire, about 20 miles east of Birmingham. Foxtrot 5, Victor Lima Oscar, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yep, okay, fine, and okay on Bedworth there. Many good memories of Bedworth. I used to be in. I used to live in Coventry, and we used to come over to Bedworth to the record shop, the Carousel record shop in a group of shops in the centre of Bedworth. It's probably long gone now, but I wonder if you remember that shop. Anyway, I'm located about 40 minutes inland from the northern Brittany coast. So that's the situation here, AD, and congratulations on the full call sign there. G6 Alpha Delta, Fox 5 ELO.
Fox 5 ELO, G6AD. Well, that's amazing, Gary. What a small world. I'm also a Coventry kid. I grew up in Whitley in South Coventry, which you may know. So then in my adult life, I moved to Earlston, and then across to Holbrooks, And then you'll probably know the village of Woolston. That's where I came from before I came here. I was in the village of Woolston. So, yeah, a Coventry kid at heart. I don't remember the record shop, the Carousel record shop in Bedworth, but all very fine business. Yeah, you probably wouldn't recognise the town centre now, Gary. Like a lot of places in the UK, it's been absolutely decimated by the large supermarket chains. And if you need a charity shop or you want your hair cutting, no problem. But everything else is gone, over.
Yeah, okay. You know Holbrooks, you know the Humpback Bridge in Holbrooks, where you come over the Humpback Bridge and down to the traffic lights. You know that bit?
I do, yes.
I went hammering over there in my company escort van. I used to work for one of the TV rental companies there. And I came hammering over the top of the hill. And everyone stopped the other side. I went straight up the back. This is my early days of being a complete loony on the road, you know, raining day, driving like a maniac, straight over the Humpback Bridge, straight into the back of all the oncoming waiting traffic turning right. Do you remember the TV shop on the just by there on the bridge called what the hell was it called? Just trying to think. There was a TV shop on that hill there. And I used to know the people who used to work in there. So that's there. I used to live Orsley Park side of Coventry. Back to you.
Oh, very good, Gary. Yeah, okay, on the crash. Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we, in our youth? And, yeah, the company vehicle is it's a bit like a hire car, isn't it? Drive it like it's stolen. Fantastic. I don't know the TV shop you're talking about. No, I'm sorry, I can't recall that. But what an amazing coincidence. Well, nice to see you again after all these years. You're sounding in very good state. And best regards to inland France from central England. Foxtrot 5, Victor Lima, Oscar, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yeah, okay. Interesting call sign. You can tell me about that one there, Ady. Yeah, it was Malcolm North Television. I don't know what sort of era you'd be talking about being at Holbrooks there, but I think I'm talking about the 80s probably, the late 70s, early 80s, that sort of time. But I do know, you know, all that sort of area and the Fosel Road and all that sort of malarkey. And I used to work right outside the city centre, you know, the rediffusion workshops and stuff, which were by the Locarno, right in the centre of Coventry there. So that's a story, but we used to live on the Orsley Park side of Coventry. My dad used to work at Jaguar Cars at Browns Lane. So, like you say, a small world. So whereabouts are you now, Ady? Did you say you were still in Coventry or you moved out now?
No, I'm still in the basically in the same area, but I'm in Bedworth now. Bedworth. Well, actually not in Bedworth, if the truth be known. But if I told you where I was, you wouldn't know. It's a place called Marston Jabbert. It's a very, very small hamlet squeezed in between Bolkington and Coventry. Nobody's ever heard of it. There's only about 7 dwellings here. Although there has been habitation here for about 1,000 years on record. It's mentioned in the old Doomsday book. I think I managed to Google it and find they took an inventory of I think it was down as one thatched cottage and a wench. That's what was here back in those days. It's not too much different now. So yeah, the call sign is very old. Much predates me, of course. It was originally issued to Norman Kellett. I'm sorry to say that Norman went silent key back in the 1990s, but this call dates back to the 1920s. And I'm very proud to take it back on the air, and I hope Norman's looking down there from Silent Key Land and approves of what I'm doing with it. Over.
Yeah, okay, fine. No problems there. Well, you're a cracker singer. You're 20 over 9. I'm running 100 watts into a delta loop antenna. It's like I've got a friend of mine just come up on frequency, M5BJC, who will give you a signal report there, Ady. It's not my frequency, Brian, so I don't know if you want to look on your spectrum thingy there and see if you can find anywhere for us to go. But before you do, perhaps you'd give Ady he's up in Coventry, and Brian's from Birmingham originally, so stand by, Ady, and I'll bring Brian in. M5BJ6, go ahead.
Yeah, M5BJC. Sorry, Ady, I haven't got the call sign or anything. I've only just found you. I was looking on the wrong area of the band, Gary. I was looking on 117, but you're 177, right? Because you don't normally come up this end, do you? But anyway, yeah, Ady, you're 5 and 9 plus 20 at least, I think. I'll give you another signal report. The name is Brian, just outside the town of Gillingham in Dorset, but I was from the Midlands. Anyway, sorry, I haven't got no call sign. So back to you, Ady, from M5BJC.
Mike 5, Bravo, Juliet, Charlie, Golf 6, Alpha, Delta. Good afternoon, Brian. 59 plus 25 dB from Golf 6, Alpha, Delta, like G6AD, Brian. And this is another one of those, you won't remember this moment, but also back in 2019, we had a QSO on my intermediate call sign, 2 Echo 0, Foxtrot Delta Papa, and you were a very big help helping me set up the audio on my rig at the time, which was an old TS 850 Sugar. So, yeah, I made a note in my log about the help you gave me on the audio, Brian, over.
Yeah, okay, G6AD from M5BJC. Yeah, I believe you've took over somebody's call sign there, haven't you? But, yeah, you're 5 and 9. You're peaking 30, actually, Ady, so a really, really good signal. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. And I like to try and help there. So, all good stuff anyway. Anyway, there we are. Back to you, Gary, anyway.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Ady, fine, and lovely signal crashing in here. And it sounds like the sort of thing Brian will do. He's normally recording people and playing them back, so that's okay. You're sounding okay, Ady, there with the call sign and what have you. Okay, well, we better clear the frequency and leave you to it and try and find ourselves someone else on the band. So I don't know if you want to have a look and see what's on your scope there, see if you can see any gaps at all anywhere, Brian. So I'll just put it back to Ady there while you're having a look. G6 Alpha Delta, Fox 5 Elo.
Foxtrot 5, Victor Lima Oscar, Golf 6 Alpha Delta with a 73 to Brian. Yeah, Gary, thanks. Really enjoyed the QSO. Yeah, great to meet somebody who knows the local area and spent time in Coventry back in the day. And I'm sure anybody who knows Coventry would know the Locarno, of course. 73, catch you later. I hope you find Brian somewhere.
Yeah, okay. No worries at all. And I don't know if you got your phone with you there, Brian, but just send me a link and I'll find you. Well, have you got anywhere in mind, Brian?
Quick radio report, please. Quick radio report.
Okay, this is Golf 6 Alpha Delta on 7177, CQ 40 meters.
Mike 7, Echo Tango.
Who's the Mike 7, Mike 7, Echo Tango question?
Mike 7, Echo Tango Sierra. Say again, Mike 7, Echo Tango Sierra. QSO?
Hello, Mike. Yeah, got you, no problem. Nice to see you again, Mike 7, Echo Tango Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Mike, don't tell me you're on 10 watts again. You got a huge signal tonight, over.
Oh, that's fantastic. I spend most of my time in the garden setting up delta loop antennas, balance, and all different kind of things. I'm really pleased that this is coming through okay on 10 watts. Yeah, it is 10 watts.
Amazing, Mike. Yeah, I've got my YouTube live stream running at the moment, so if you want to hear what you sound like, that's a real report with no preamplifier on the dipole antenna here. And yeah, you called in about 4 minutes, I think, into the live stream. I think no, that's something else. Where is it? 18 minutes. Yeah, about 18 minutes into the latest live stream you called in, so you can actually hear your audio, Mike. So congratulations, you've cracked it with the antenna, Mike, over.
Roger, Golf 6, Alpha Delta, Mike 7, Echo, Tango, Sierra. Excuse me, I got in my voice there. What's the name of the live stream there, please?
If you just look on the search for Ady space G6AD, so that's ADY space G6AD, and then just go look for my live stream, over.
Yeah, I'm going to do that in a minute. Yeah, thanks again, Ady, for the contact, and I'm going to log on to YouTube right now, sir. What's my signal report, by the way?
Yeah, you're 59 plus 5 dB, 59 plus 5, no problem at all. Mike 7, Echo, Tango, Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Hello, CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Charlie Golf Bravo.
Charlie Golf Bravo. That voice sounds familiar. I only got the suffix, sorry. Charlie Golf Bravo.
Okay, Adrian, good afternoon, or good evening. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. My call is Oscar November 9, Charlie Golf Bravo. ON9CGB, over.
Roger, Roger. Oscar November 9, Charlie Golf Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. A very good afternoon, good evening, Bill. I knew I recognized the voice. We've had some contacts before, but not for a long time. I'm very grateful for the call. It's great to see you again. My name is Ady, like a short name for Adrian. You can say Adrian or AD, Bill. It's all good. And you're a colossal signal here. I'll give you an accurate report on the next over. Oscar November 9, Charlie Golf Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Nice to see you, Bill.
Roger, G6AD, ON9CGB. This is, first your report 59 plus 10. This is our first QSO with your present call sign. I heard you telling somebody a few minutes back of your previous call, and we must have worked with that one. You've got the name? I think you keep a sophisticated log, so you probably have all sorts of information about me. 59 plus 10, your current report, and I'm running the ICOM 7300, barefoot, nominal 100 watts, with an ICOM Sugar Mic 30 desk mic. My antenna is the heart of the station, probably already on your records. G6AD, ON9CGB.
ON9CGB, G6AD. Very good, Bill. Yeah, I don't have a fantastic memory. I'm not some kind of miracle guy here. I rely very heavily on the notes of my logbook, as you quite accurately pointed out. But thanks for the rundown on the station, much appreciated. And 59 plus 20 dB on the peak for you. Thank you for the 59 plus 10. Working here with a Elecraft transceiver, Kilo 4 Delta. I've had it almost 2 years, exactly 2 years, coming up next month. And a dipole antenna at 13 meters elevation, 200 watts from an ACOM 1000, just being tickled along by the Elecraft at the moment. It's been a bit of a grey old day here, overcast weather all day, local temperature 11 degrees centigrade, and 1 or 2 showers, Bill, but you know, what can you do? It's autumn in the UK. Oscar November 9, CGB, G6AD.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Oscar November 9, Charlie Golf Bravo. Temperature's nearly the same here. The thermometer just outside the shack window is displaying 11.2 degrees C. It's dark, been dark I think for maybe a quarter of an hour, and until I got the present radio, all my radios were Kenwood's, or what's the other name? I've forgotten now, but Kenwood, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. I still have a TS-50. I put it into use from time to time. I also still have my first 130 sugar, but it's gone QRT, and initial examination couldn't find the cause. And in view of its age and mine, I don't think we're going to struggle to sort it. I look forward to my 92nd birthday in May next year. Now I've forgotten, you see. I'm running the ICOM 7300, Sugar Mic 30 desk mic, barefoot. The antenna, no doubt the same as before, the Mosley Pro 67 Charlie, like yours, about 12 meters up.
so that's the story. I've been listened on and off to some of your QSOs. And as I get older, I become more and more of a listener. The problem is finding something worth listening to. H.I. G6AD, please tell me your old call. ON9CGB.
Oscar November 9, Charlie Golf Bravo, G6AD. Yeah, thank you, Bill, for all the information on the collection of transceivers and the antenna. The old call sign, 2 Echo 0, Foxtrot Delta Papa, like 2E0, Fox Delta Papa. We had a few chats using that call sign. I'm sure you know the UK system. It's a 3-tier system, and that was my intermediate call sign. And back in 2019, I managed to just scrape through the exam and get a full call sign, hence the G6AD now. And if you've been reading the mail, you'll also be aware, Bill, that this is a very old call sign, and I'm very proud to take it back on the air after its original user, Norman from Melton Mowbray in the UK, passed away back in the 1990s. Oscar November 9, CGB, G6AD, the current one.
Roger, all okay. Yes, I did hear that, but of course I've got a poor memory and I didn't note everything. My handwriting is such that I can't read it anyway. Hi. Anyway, display on my watch has gone wrong. It was right a while ago and it's gone wrong now. I see it's 17:44 or 45, but it's displaying 7:45. Have to try and sort that out. Anyway, should we hear each other again, we'll both, you're welcome to call me and I'll certainly call you, but we'll let you carry on. And I do a certain amount of listening, and not as much QSOing as I used to. Stay safe, 73. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Oscar November 9, Charlie Golf Bravo, QRT on yours.
Thank you for a very nice QSO, Bill. And if we don't speak before the big day of May next year, happy birthday. And I'll look forward to our next contact. And if you have a listen, please feel free at any time in the future to call in. ON9CGB G6AD 73 CQ 40 meters.
Hi.
Sierra Papa 9, Sierra Quebec 2, Romeo Ontario.
Okay, wow, there was quite a few stations calling there. Thank you for Sierra Quebec number 2 question, QRZ.
Sugar Queen 2, Romeo Ontario, Sierra Quebec 2, Romeo Oscar.
Okay, QRP acknowledged. I'll try to come to you next, please, QRX if you can. Sierra Quebec 2, Romeo Oscar, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening, Rafael. Nice to see you on 40 meters for the new band. 59++, over.
Thank you. Good evening, Andy. You're 5, 9 plus 10 and plus, and sometimes in the moment 20 dB. It's amazing from the signal. Nice to meet you. Very nice signal, but it's sometimes I have you from the my QTH, it's from the QRM, from the local, but it's no problem from the copy. It's excellent from the signal and very nice modulation. Back to you. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Sugar Queen 2, Romeo Ocean.
Sugar Queen 2, Romeo Ocean, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Fine business, Rafael. Sorry about the QRM from your local station, but I hear you Q5. No problem. Your signal is big. Your audio is fantastic. No problem. And thank you for the 59+10 dB. Here, my name is Ady. I think you got okay. Alpha Delta Yankee. My name Ady, and my location is Central England, 30 kilometer east from our number 2 city, Birmingham City. Rafael, thank you for the new band. I'm very happy to see you on 40 meters, my friend, and I hope we can make a new band next time. Sierra Quebec 2, Romeo Oscar, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, 73 to Poland.
Thank you, Ady. Thank you, Ady73, and have a good night, and see you next time, maybe 10 meters. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night, Raphael. Thank you, and thank you. If everybody please stand by. I listen for the QRP only. QRZ.
Golf 1, Mike. QRP.
Okay, well, there's two of you. Okay, I think there's two QRP stations. Golf 1, go ahead.
Golf 1, Tango Charlie Hotel, over.
Golf 1 Tango Charlie Hotel. Thank you to the other station for standing by. Golf 1 Tango Charlie Hotel. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. I'll give you a report on the next over. I was just putting my ears back to hear you. My name is Ady, like a short name for Adrian, Ady. You're perfectly readable. A report on the next over. Go ahead.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Golf 1 Tango Charlie Hotel. Okay, Ady, many thanks for coming back to me. You're 5 and 9. I'm in Matlock in Derbyshire, over.
Roger. Yeah, I got you up on the QRZ now. You're 5x8, 58, Clyde, in Bedworth, Warwickshire, about 20 miles east of Birmingham, Clyde. Thanks for the 5 and 9. Could you tell me your working conditions, please, Clive, over?
Yeah, sure. I'm using an ICOM IC705. That's 10 watts, 10 whiskies. And it's an N-fed long wire. Well, it's not that long, but anyway. It's an N-fed wire. Okay. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Golf 1 Tango Charlie Hotel.
Golf 1 Tango Charlie Hotel. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Roger. All copied to the QRP on the ICOM 705. 10 watts in the N-fed wire. Fantastic. 5x8, 58 in the log, Clyde. 73.
Yeah, 72. Many thanks, Ady. Have a good evening.
Okay, I think there was another UK station working QRP. Go ahead.
M6 SEC QRP. M6 SEC QRP.
Mike 6 Sierra Echo Charlie. I think that's QRP. Is that you, Timothy?
It is indeed, Ady. Thanks very much for getting back to me. You're my first contact on the new radio there. You've got 5 and 9 plus on your...
Oh, very good. Thank you. Thank you for the 5.9 plus. Your 5x8, 58 on the new radio, Timothy. Of course, I've got to ask you, what is the new radio, over?
I've just managed to get the IC7610, and I'm also running the ST3000 as a external tuner with a long wire. QRZ.
Oh, right, fantastic. Right, you're running an ICOM 7610 QRP, Roger?
Yeah, Roger on that one. I'm running about 5 watts QRZ.
Ah, that's amazing. Yeah, okay, fantastic. Well, lucky you, Timothy. Nice early Christmas present. Congratulations. I'm running an Elecraft K4D, 200 watts into a dipole here. Great contact. 5x8, 58 for your log. Mike 6 Sierra Echo Charlie Golf 6 Alpha Delta 73.
Delta Germany 1 Foxtrot Hotel America DG1 FHA.
Golf. Sorry, that's correction. Sorry about that. Delta Golf 1 Golf Hotel Alpha. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. Very good evening to you, Ady. You're very, very strong here in Germany. You are 5'9 plus 15 dB in Attendorn. That is a small village around about 80 kilometers far away from Cologne in Ost direction, Andy. My name here, the handle is France, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha November Zulu. France is the name. Back to you, Ady, to Golf 6 Alpha Delta. This is DG1 FHA.
DG1 FHA, G6AD. I knew I got that call sign wrong. Let me make a correction. Delta Golf 1 Foxtrot Hotel Alpha, I think is the correct call. Okay, is that correct? Delta Golf 1 Foxtrot Hotel Alpha?
Yes, QSL.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'd like to make a correction. Foxtrot Golf, Foxtrot Hotel Golf. Was it? No? You'll have to give me that again, Franz. Please, QRZ.
Ady, no problem at all. The call sign is Delta Germany 1 and the suffix is Foxtrot Hotel Alpha. Foxtrot Hotel Alpha, QSL?
Roger. Thank you for the repeat, Franz. All okay now. I apologize for my terrible logging. All okay now. 59 plus 30 dB, Franz. 59 plus 30 dB here in central England. Amazing propagation right now. My working conditions, my antenna is a dipole. My output power is 200 watts. My transceiver Elecraft K4D. Franz, I think for me it's the first time in your log. Always happy to make a new friend on 40 meters. Delta Golf 1, Foxtrot Hotel Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Okay, Ady, you are very welcome. You are the first guy I will talk with an K4. You are the one and only for me. I have several years a K3, and I was always satisfied with the K3. And you are now the first one with the K4. And yeah, perhaps, Ady, you can give me a short feedback of your transceiver and which microphone and audio you are using here. The sound is also here very good here in Germany. Yeah, I can give you a short overview from my working conditions, Ady. I use a simple dipole 2 times 20 meters with a ladder line to a symmetric tuner from Palstar, the BT1500A. And the transceiver is a Kenwood TS890. And I go with around about 20 whiskey to an RF power amplifier, and this one produces around about 600 whiskey PEP at the moment in AD. Okay, back to you, to Birmingham, to Golf 6 Alpha Delta. This is Delta Germany 1 Foxtrot Hotel Alpha, and the AD.
Delta Germany 1 Foxtrot Hotel Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Franz, thank you for all the information. And yeah, here the setup, the microphone is by Heil. It's a Pro7, Papa Romeo Oscar number 7. The EQ is internal equalizer. If you look on my YouTube, later you can see I'm running a live stream on the YouTube. If you search for AD, that's like Alpha Delta Yankee, separation Golf 6 Alpha Delta, you can see my live stream on YouTube. Right now I'm showing you my EQ. On the screen you can see I changed the TX EQ, and I'm running the compression with the transceiver. It's controlled envelope single sideband compression. CESSB is internal in the rig. I hope all is clear. And yeah, I have the settings from a good radio friend of mine. I have credit to Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot Quebec for the TX EQ settings. I copied his settings. So thank you, Jeff, if you're listening. Delta Golf 1 Fox Hotel Alpha Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Microphone for you, Franz.
Okay, and AD, wonderful. Yeah, I will check this later when we have finalized our QSO here. Okay, AD. Yeah, the K4 sounds good here. I always hear with headphones from Sennheiser, and yeah, I think the K4 will use the same equalizer as the W2IHY bots will do with 8-band frequencies. And what is the perhaps, AD, you can give me some feedback concerning your feeling with the K4. I'm really satisfied with the TS890 here. Yeah, but I have thought a lot of time, to get a second one. At the moment, I use a Charlie 25. That is an SDR transceiver. And perhaps in the future I can go also with the K4, so please give me some of your biggest impressions of the K4, AD, QSL.
Roger, Franz, Roger. Well, the K4, I operate the K4D, which has two sampling receivers. You have the K4 with the single receiver, or you can have K4 Delta with the 2 receivers, and this is the one I went with. So now I use 2 times direct sampling receivers. which is very interesting for experiments with diversity reception, also for working, split in pile-up, this kind of thing. It's a very, very interesting setup. So I have made experiments with receive antennas. The connectivity is fantastic with the Elecraft. The connectivity for internet, for external devices, for antennas is amazing. And also there's some very good software inside now. In the first year, there were many, many new revisions of the firmware. And now the transceiver is a better machine. I think we're on like revision number 34. Can you believe, Franz? Revision 3.4 of the firmware. And still more improvements coming down the line. Later this year, maybe early next year, you can have internal transverter for VHF. Also, you can have crystal filtering for high dynamic rejection. But honestly, I have made contests on HF, and the receive is fantastic. No problem. No problem. I can operate with very close, powerful station with no problem at all with the very tight filtering. So if you enjoy the experience of SDR radio, but you also like to have the feeling of the controls with the screen and all the control knobs and switches like I do. I am not a black box operator. I like to have the hands-on. The computer is a big problem for me. Delta Golf 1, Foxtrot, Hotel Alpha, Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
Okay, Golf 6, Alpha Delta. Many thanks for your impressions, Ady. Yeah. Okay, I understand. I have sometimes also the same feeling. I will have all the controls in my hand and not in the computer. Yeah, but sometimes you will have an advantage with the other things. In the ADM and the behavior of Elecraft, that is really good. When there are 2 or 3 people in the Yahoo group or in the reflector will say, okay, we have to change this or that, then the guys are hearing of their customers, and after a week or 2, or perhaps after days, the change is done. Here on the Kenwood TS890, that is the revision number 6 here. 6 updates from 2018, I think 2018, but I'm not sure with 2018, perhaps a little bit later. So you can get an impression. 6 revisions in around 10 or 15 years, and you will get 6 revisions in a month, Ady. Okay. Back to Golf 6 Alpha Delta. This is Delta Germany 1 Foxtrot Hotel America.
Roger, Franz. Yeah, I forgot to say the equipment, the hardware is fantastic, but the support is even better. Like you say, you can make a comment on the reflector for the K4 reflector, and you've got the main man watching. You have a direct line to the technical department, and some very serious, very clever operators and technical experts also on the line to help you out with all kinds of problems, usually caused by the user. It's very, very seldom it's actually the problem of the software or a problem of hardware. It's usually the operator. And that's certainly the case here, Franz. Well, thank you for a very nice QSO. Now, my best regards for you. Enjoy your evening in good health. Delta Golf 1, Fox Hotel Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, 73 from the UK.
Okay, Ady, it was a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope to catch you again soon. All the best to Birmingham, and I hope to get you in my log again. 73 for now. Bye-bye.
73, thank you. Hello, CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Oh, my God.
It was number 0, India Lima. I think the many stations calling. Thank you. Who's the 0, India Lima?
Yeah, George 0, United Italy, London. Name is Dean, Delta Echo Alpha November, and you're 59 into the town of Taunton in the county of Somerset. I think I gave you everything there. 59, back to you.
Good evening, Dean. Golf 0, Uniform India, Lima, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Nice to see you, I think, for the first time. 5'9 plus 15 dB here, Dean. Very strong indeed. I know Taunton very well. I'm sure you know Weston-super-Mare, just up the road, where my mother was born in Weston-super-Mare. So I've spent a lot of time in Somerset over the years, especially as a child. Enjoyed many long summer holidays in the region. And yeah, great to meet you, I think, for the first time. I'm in Bedworth, Dean. Bedworth is in Warwickshire, about 20 miles east of Birmingham, not too far from Junction 3 on the M6 motorway. Working here with the dipole, 200 watts, and K4D from Elecraft. Golf 0, Uniform India Lima in Taunton, Golf 6 Alpha Delta in Bedworth.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Golf 0 Uniform India Lima returning. Yeah, I was watching the YouTube. I hear you mentioned YouTube, so I thought I'd have a quick look at your live stream and what you were running. Conditions this way is a homebrew SDR running about about 80 watts at the moment. Through a small amplifier and a end-fed antenna. I was messing around with it today, thought I'd get on the air with it, and here I am. So I wonder what it sounds like to you. Back to you.
Yeah, well, it sounds great, Dean. And yeah, you can check back on the live stream, of course, and listen to your own audio. I am running EQ on the receive at the moment, just my personal preference. But on your next over, I'm going to turn the EQ off so it's absolutely flat. And you can hear, well, your raw audio without any processing at my end. But perfectly Q5, Dean, no problem at all. And fine business on the homebrew SDR. Was it completely from scratch, or did you use a kit? Over?
Yeah, completely from scratch. I've been building them for, I had a look the other day actually, been building for about 18 years. This is a different type. This is a Raspberry Pi SDR. I designed, there's several I've designed in the past, but this one here, I got rid of all my commercial transceivers. I've had them all. I've had the biggest one I had was a 7800 when they were out on the market all those years ago. But thought to myself, now I'll stick with my SDR. It's well, I won't say cheap and cheerful, but it's more reasonable than a commercial radio, and I can tweak with it to get the ultimate out of it. Back to you.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, I take my hat off to you, Dean. Amazing. I don't think I'd know where to start, honestly, with the construction of a SDR from scratch. So you have my admiration and a great success. On-air proof that your kit works amazingly well. And okay on the end-fed antenna. Fantastic. Well, I'm very pleased to work here for the first time. Anytime you hear me or you want to make an experiment, please give me a call. Golf 0 Uniform India Lima, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Nice to meet you, Dean. Good evening. 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3. Thanks for the chat. I'll rewind the YouTube and listen to my voice. Cheers for now.
Yeah, thank you. 73. CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf India 8 Whiskey Fox Alpha.
Golf India 8 Whiskey Fox Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Nice snappy over there, William. Nice to hear you again. First time this year. How are you?
Yeah, that's a Roger 80 on that. Not too bad. Still vertical, pushing down in the daisies rather than up on them. Just giving you a call here. I heard you coming in there in the K4 Delta. Sounds good stuff. I'm using the old Rockwell Collins KWM-380 at the moment. So 1980s gear. She always works well, so I hope you're getting a good signal from me. Over.
I'm getting a very good signal from you. Golf India 8 Whiskey Fox Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Great to hear the old transceiver on the air, William. And it's sounding very well. Yeah, it's got that nice pinched audio that you often hear from commercial and military equipment. Over.
Roger. I think, she was an HF-380 originally, and they were using embassies and stuff like that there, so it's got a military tinge to it from Collins. And of course then they thought would move into the amateur market and made the KWM-380, which is a reduced capability, but still does a good job. I got it from California, so I did about a couple of years ago, and there was a CMOS Type B chip blown in it, so I replaced that there, and away she went. So good to hear you again, Eddie. Yeah. I think the last time I spoke to you, I was using the old Fox Tango 101 Echo. So it's still working away good also. I've got a complete suite of the Fox Tango 101s. I have a 101, a 101B, and a 101 Echo. And it was very nice to myself. I got myself a DX 101 MP for getting those going over.
Oh, fantastic. Well, you can't have too many radios, William. Well, that's not according to my XYL, by the way. That's according to me. Yeah, I have a bit of a problem here. You know, when you put two radios in the corner, you come back later, there's three of them there. I've no idea how it happens. I forgot to give you the report. You're peaking at 35, maybe 30 dB over 9. I'm going to put 59 plus 30 in the log, William, over.
Roger, Nat, you're at 59 plus 15 with me. The antenna at the minute's an OB2-40, 2-element monoband Yagi. She's sitting about 13 meters. And what direction is it pointing at the minute? I'm in the other corner of the shack from where the controls are for the FT101. She's pointing roughly northeasterly. So she's running about 90 degrees across the center line of the UK mainland there. So hopefully you're picking up a good signal from me. That sounds good. I'm surprised at what type of an antenna system have you got there, really? Over.
Oh, nothing special. Yeah, I've got a G3TXQ Hexbeam, the one made by Anthony in Wales, with the 40-meter dipole kit on the top, which is what I'm using right now, over.
Roger, understood, Nat. Okay, well, I'm just putting out 100 watts. It's just about 105 watts or so. Let's call it 100 watts. That's the max this puts out. But propagation conditions must be good, because I got a lot of guys coming in from the States there on 28 megs, over.
Oh, really? Yeah, I had a little look around the higher bands today. I didn't think the conditions were fantastic, actually. I dropped down onto the Charlie Whiskey portion, and even there the signals weren't amazing. So it sounds like you had a better go of it than me. I do like a bit of 10 meters. My camera's just switched off. I'll put that back on. Yeah, I do like a bit of 10 meters myself. But great to catch up again, and very fine business on the Rockwell Collins. And yeah, let's do it again soon. Golf India 8, Whiskey Foxtrot Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta 73.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Golf India 8, Whiskey Fox Alpha. Okay, 730. We hope we'll catch up soon again. And I'll listen out for you. We could talk more about that K4D. I really do fancy one of those, but like you say, station manager has to be approached. 73, sir, really.
Yeah, dangerous work. Thank you. CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Mike 0, Golf Tango X-ray.
Mike 0, Golf Tango, is it X-ray?
Roger, thank you, Ady. Mike 0, Golf Tango X-ray. The name is Brian. I'm 4 miles from Campbelltown, the Mull of Kintyre, and I'm running a 70s radio. So getting older. G6AD, MM0, GTX, over.
MM0, Golf Tango X-ray, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Hello, Brian. Nice to see you again in the log here, down in Bedworth, Warwickshire, in the middle of England. 59 plus 15 dB, and you're a little tease, aren't you, Brian? You told me it's 1970s, but you let go there. You didn't tell me what it was, over.
Roger, Eddie. It's a summer camp, FT277. And it just got up and running this afternoon. It's been in the garden shed for 30 years, Ady. Over.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Also, FT77, yeah. Nice looking radio. It was a good style about Yaesu back in those days. Yaesu / summer camp. Yeah, well, amazing. I hope I'm working that well when I'm that old, over.
Roger, Ady. Yeah, well, it was a work of a labour of love, shall we say, but very pleased it's working. Great to hear you. You're a colossal signal down here. You're about 20 dB over, Ady. I won't keep it. Lots of stations looking for you, Ady. I'm also on a 40-meter add-on kit on the Hexbeam at 40. It's about 40 feet at the moment. The summer's not fully extended. It's quite windy down here, Ady. Great to hear you, Ady, and good luck with the station. Thank you for coming back.
MM0, Golf Tango X-ray, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Brian, the pleasure was mine. Congratulations on bringing the old summer camp back on the air. That's fantastic. CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf X-ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra.
Was that Echo Zero, Hotel Romeo Sierra.
It's Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra. Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra.
My apologies, all corrected now. Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Thank you for the call. That's a club call sign, I think. You could tell me a bit more about that, please, on the next one. I'll give you a report as well next time round. My name is Ady, like Alpha Delta Yankee. It's a short version of Adrian. And you're very strong here, but a report on the next one. Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf Alpha Delta. Good afternoon, good evening, Ady. Yes, this is Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra. Operator is Ian, India Alpha November. Ian, India Alpha November. Get that out of the way. It's the club call of the Hildeston Radio Society, but we're not in Kent, where we're based. We're 4 of us are on holiday. We're using the club call down here in Devon, North Devon, near Bideford, and we've been down here for a week. All packs up tomorrow. There's 4 operators today, 4 stations, 2 QRO, 2 running barefoot, and we have various antennas out in the farmer's field. We're renting a farm cottage for the week, and I've been playing radio. I've been doing it every other year for the last 3 years, last 6 years, so this is our 3rd visit. And having fun playing radio away from the demands of domestic chores, experimenting with various bits of wire and telescopic poles, and generally having lots of radio fun, and keeping the local pubs well paid with paying for lunch and dinner and plenty of beer. Anyway, so back to you, Ady. G6 Alpha Delta, Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra.
Oh, fantastic, Ian. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm absolutely green with envy. That sounds like a dream week for me. And, from your description, sounds like you're having a good time. I wish I was there, as they say. Fine business. I'm not sure if you've been reading the mail, but quickly, working here with a dipole at 40 feet, 200 watts from an ACOM 1000 and a K4D from Elecraft. I'm 20 miles east of Birmingham in a little town called Bedworth in the county of Warwickshire. You're 5.9 plus 10 dB. Now and again, just picking up at 15. And if you want to hear how you sound, I am running a live stream at the moment on my brand new YouTube channel. So if you look for AD, like ADY space G6AD, you could watch yourself back later. Please pass my best regards, Ian, to everybody down there. I wish I was there with you and putting a bit of money over the bar and having some fun with wire. Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Golf X-Ray 0, Hotel Romeo Sierra. Okay, Ady, just to give you the working conditions of this particular station that I'm running, which is my own, TS590, driving a KPA 500, giving 400 watts into a pair of quarter wave verticals, which I run as a phased array, but in omnidirectional at the moment. So that's the working conditions. Yeah, nice to work you, nice to get you in the log. Wish you best 7-3 and from all at the Hildeston Radio Society. All comes to an end tomorrow. All good things must do. And maybe we'll remember you for years in the future. 7-3 from all of us.
Yeah, thank you, Ian. Best regards. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, CQ 40 meters.
India Alpha.
Okay, wow, there are quite a few stations calling now. I couldn't pick one out, I'm very sorry. QRZ.
Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, LA 2 PIA.
There's a familiar call sign. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Hello, Peter. Very good evening. Nice to see you again. Down here on 40 meters for a change, over.
Yeah, we tried to change bands. I really appreciate you coming back to my call there, Ady. You're doing a superb job into the southwest coast of Norway. The name again here is Peter with a double T. And I'm working you this evening from my home QTH and not remote. I think I was working remote the last time we spoke through the station at my cabin. Currently operating here with the Anon 7000 DLE and the ACOM 1200 Sierra transistorized linear amplifier and an NFET half-wave antenna roughly 10 meters above the ground. So that's the setup here at my end at the moment, Ady. WX here, by the way, is scattered clouds, temperature 3.3 degrees Celsius. So what shall we say? Typical autumn day here on the southwest coast of Norway. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, LA 2 PIA.
LA2PIA G6AD, right back. Fine business, Peter. And you have the trademark Peter audio going on there, sounding like the BBC from London. Absolutely amazing. What a machine. The Anand 7000, absolutely amazing machine. I'm not sure if you've been reading the mail, but I am running my brand new YouTube live stream right now. About 59 minutes in, you can hear your audio and enjoy it in the same way I'm enjoying it here. Thanks for the rundown on the station. And good to see you again, my friend. Yeah, I remember the QSO was not so long ago. I think on 20 meters we had a very nice chat. So good to see you down here on 40 meters for the first time in quite a long time down here on 40. Before you go, Peter, if you could just give me a report for my log, I'll be very happy. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yeah, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, LA2PIA, returning, fine business, AD. You're peaking 5.9 plus 15. 5.9 plus 15 is the real readout on my S-meter here, so no worries at all. I'd like a rundown of your station as well. I'm actually monitoring your YouTube channel right now. It's on my screen here, but I've turned the volume down, obviously, because there's a slight delay, and that might give, some issues in talking. But, oh, there you are. Yeah, that's fine. And it looks really, really neat. It looks tidy. Tidy is a good word. And yeah, it's very informative with the signal meters and everything, just set up as it should there. So congratulations on your new YouTube channel there, Ady. So just your power and the station, the radio you're working with there for info would be appreciated. I'll let you go. Lots of stations waiting. Thank you again for a nice QSO there, Adrian, and 73 from Norway. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, LA2PIA.
LA2PIA G6AD. Peter, thank you for checking out the live stream. And what you can see on the screen, apart from the camera, of course, is the in the top right-hand corner. That is the HDMI output from the K4 directly onto the software screen. So that is exactly the same screen as you. Oh, the camera's gone off. That is exactly the same screen that I see on the front of my K4. A HDMI output into the computer. The big window at the bottom is software. It's let me think now. Win 4K Suite. Win 4K Suite. Win 4, of course. There's many different versions for ICOM, Yaesu, and other Elecraft models. But fantastic piece of software. That is the very limited view. There are many extra things that I could add on there, like a pan adapter. I can see also audio spectrum, transmit bandwidth, all this kind of thing. But for now, I keep everything nice and clean and not too cluttered on the screen. So 200 watts is my output power with the ACOM 1000, which is just here. And the microphone is by Heil, is Pro7, which maybe you can see if the image quality is okay. Lima Alpha 2, PIA G6AD. Peter, always a pleasure. 73 to Norway from the UK.
Yeah, fine business, Ady. No problem at all. Yeah, I can see your Arcom in the background there, and yeah, it looks really, really neat. I wouldn't bother putting too much on the screen at the time because it makes things more confusing. I think that the one that you have set up right now is magnificent, and you know what the saying is, if it works, don't repair it. 73 is 80. Take care and bye-bye. This is LA2PIA signing off with Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Bye-bye.
Thank you. CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Mike 0 Echo Bravo 9 India Alpha Hotel.
I can't resist that one, can I? Mike 0 EBJ G6AD. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, Ady. A long time now here, fella. I hope everything is well. Nice signal, 5 and 9 plus about 10 Ady QSO.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, you're 5.9 plus 20 dB here on your fantastic big antenna. Yeah, good to see you. I think the last time we spoke, you were working on the club station in the contest, over.
Yeah, most probably was, mate. Yeah, I'm just on the ZS6 at the moment, about 400 watts, and still on the 5000 AD. But anyway, good to hear you. And I've heard you on, well, I've seen you on your live stream, but because Inter G, by the time I've found you, has been gone. But nice to hear it's still running this evening, Ady, over.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Well, thanks for checking out the live stream. Very much appreciated. It's all brand new to me, as you can probably tell. I'm feeling my way through all the technology and stuff. But yeah, so far so good. A few little hiccups along the way. You can probably see a little bit of flicker on the camera, the video camera view. I think I'm picking up a bit of RF in the shack on the camera. It's absolutely ferrited to death, Steve, but it's still getting through there somehow. It's always a pleasure to hear you, mate. Colossal signal, as usual. Mike 0, Ady G6AD 73, mate. Catch you later.
Mike, yeah, no worries. Rob's on the frequency as well. M0KPD mobile waiting to call in, Ady. Catch you later, Ady.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up. Rob, are you there? Mike 0, Kilo Papa Delta mobile?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks very much. A very good evening to Steve and a very good evening to you, Ady. I think I actually worked Ady in the contest, but lovely to hear both of you coming through near Gatwick Airport this evening. I'm just about to go in from work, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, good evening, Rob. Nice to hear you, mate. 5.9 plus 5 dB. And I follow your progress on the Club Log league tables quite closely. And congratulations, mate. You're having a good year, over.
Oh, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And we had a bit of a dead spell a couple of months ago, but it seems to be picking up now. And mostly on the low bands. Most of my work is on the low bands, and that's what I'm set up for. And I do notice what frequencies other guys are working. I mean, one of the guys there has just worked 10 meters only, and he's way up there. But I'm not expecting to break any records, but I broke my own personal one, so I'm very happy. And this year I've got 4 new DXCCs, so I'm up to 266 now, so I'm quite happy with that, over.
Fantastic, yeah. Well done, Rob. Yeah, well done. And yeah, Solar Cycle 25 is shaping up to be quite a good one, I think. And all the more impressive that you're doing it mostly on the low bands, Rob. That's amazing. And well, listen. Good luck. I hope you bag another couple before the end of the year. I'm not too far behind you. I think I managed 200 DXCCs in 2022. I think I'm sitting at 196 at the moment. 196 this year so far. So I've got 4 more to go to match last year. But I did have about a month off when the tail was down, so that's my excuse. Mike 0, Kilo Papa Delta Mobile, Golf 6 Alpha Delta 73, Rob.
Yeah, my pleasure, Ady. Well, thanks very much. Lovely to come across you outside of a contest at 5.9, thank you. But, mate, you're coming through here just fine. Well, I'm glad that people take notice, of course. Obviously, I want to be an inspiration to mobile operators, but I'm not a normal operator, I think, and I'm not a normal mobile station by any means. But it's my only means, you know. I've not got a home station now, and I've pretty much been mobile exclusive for nearly 7 years. So, yeah, I've taken it on with a passion. And the good thing is I drive for a living, so well, as soon as I get in the work vehicle, I'm on the radio, so I do have that opportunity. But most of it's very early in the morning, so if you're up at about 3 o'clock, we can have a chat. It's no problem, Ady. Have a good one, mate. Thanks very, very much. Really appreciate it. And I wish you 73 for now, and I'll put it over to Steve there. Steve, Mike 0 ABJ, M0KPD Mobile. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely to hear you, Rob. 5 and 9 plus 10, as always. No matter where you are, Rob. You take it easy, mate. Have a good evening. And Ady, back to you, mate, and we'll catch you soon. G6AD, M0EBJ.
M0EBJ, G6AD. Yeah, thank you, Steve, and thanks for giving me the heads up that Rob was on the frequency. That's fantastic, mate. See you soon, mate. 73. Hello, CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Delta 4, India from Black Forest in southwest Germany.
Delta 4, India, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening. Welcome to Central England. My name is Ady, Alpha Delta Yankee, like AD. You're very strong here, 5.9 plus. Delta 4, India, in the Black Forest, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Good evening, Ady. My name is Martin, Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. I'm listening a few minutes, so I heard all, and I'm listening at YouTube also, your live channel. Hi, Ady, and yeah, it's a nice contact here to middle of yeah, Great Pigeon. Yeah, I'm sitting here in the northern Black Forest, 700 meters over sea level, and it's really wet and cold. We are waiting for snow. Yeah, that's the conditions here from the weather. My rig is IC7300. And at last, it's a little power amplifier, 30 years old or more, a little FL2277B from summer camp, and it's working real good now, around about 400 watts PP, and so I have lovely signal, I think. Ady, Mike, back to you. Delta 4, India, India.
Delta 4, India, India, Golf 6, Alpha Delta. Thank you for all the information, Martin. I know the ICOM 7300 very well. I have one myself. Actually, it's not with me right now. It's with a very good friend of mine, Golf 1 Victor November Bravo. He's a local amateur. He's using it, but it's a fantastic radio. And I couldn't tell you how many QSOs I made on that radio, maybe 10,000. And it's very strong. It never let me down. These days, the little battery, the capacitor battery for the clock has gone silent key, but everything else is working fine. Martin, I think for me it's the first time in your log. I'm very happy to make a new friend here on 40 meters. Delta 4, India, India, Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ady. That's it. I'm not so long on shortwave from 1985 on. I was mostly on 2 meters and 70 centimeters and higher. So in the last 1.5 year, I find the shortwave, and now I'm working here and looking about good antennas and so on. Yeah, but the problem with a small battery inside of the ICOM, it's no problem. I'm an electronic engineer, so to change it is no problem. And Guinea Pod is staying here and waiting for the end of the little battery. No problem. Okay. Have a good time. Thank you for answering me, and see you next time. I'm very appreciate to find here and to have a good contact, Ady. Stay healthy, 73, and we'll hope to hear you next time. Thanks a lot. G6AD and double D4II.
Double D4II G6AD. Thank you for the nice QSO. Time Zig, Auf Wiederhören. Tschüss.
Tschüss, Ady.
Hello, CQ, Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
2, Papa. Oscar, November 4, Whiskey, India, X-Ray.
Oscar, November 4, Whiskey, India, X-Ray, with many stations calling. Thank you. Glenn, nice to see you again on 40 meters. Very strong, as usual. 5'9 plus, and my name is Ady. Oscar, November 4, WIX. G6AD. Good evening, Glenn.
Hello, Ady. Very good evening, and lovely to meet you again here on the band. You're 5'9 plus 15 here in the Antwerp area in the north of Belgium, and I couldn't help, hearing you while tuning across the bands with very good audio. So you're doing a very good job, obviously. Radio here is an Elecraft K4, running about 80 watts at this moment into a low inverted V antenna for 40 meters, Ady. So back to you, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Oscar November 4, Whiskey, India X-Ray.
Oscar November 4, WIX, G6AD. Well, thank you for the very nice report and the audio. I can return the compliment, Glenn. I am running my brand new YouTube live stream right now, and you can listen to your own audio if you like on there, on the playback or live right now. I think you came in around 1 minute 13 approximately on the live stream. So you can hear your audio also. It's sounding fantastic. Glenn, great to see you again. I look forward to our next QSO, and my best regards to Belgium from the UK. Oscar November 4, Whiskey India, X-Ray, Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
All right, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Oscar November 4 Whiskey India X-ray for the final. I'm loading YouTube as we speak, so I'll have a listen for it. Thank you. Enjoy the pilot. Bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, just search for my name, Ady, like Alpha Delta Yankee, separation G6AD. You'll find me on there, no problem. Hello, CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, this time remote.
Okay, LA2 PIA remote, G6AD, go ahead.
Yeah, fine business. I just wanted to try to give you a holler from the cabin there, running remote, just to check the audio quality at that end as well. Your stream is such high quality that it gives me an idea of what it sounds like, and that's really something I appreciate. Okay, Ady, I'll let you go there. Thank you so much. 73s and greetings from the mountains of southern Norway this time. G6AD, this is LA2 PIA remote.
LA2 PIA remote, G6AD. Peter, I just switched the EQ off on your last over, so you can hear the flat response, and also with my receive EQ. 7-3.
Yeah, 73s. Take care. Bye bye.
Hello, CQ. Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Mexico 1 Golf Sugar X-ray.
Was there a 2 Echo 0 maybe?
2 Echo 0, Oscar Tango Mexico 80, over.
2 Echo 0, Oscar Tango Mexico, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening. Welcome to Bedworth in Warwickshire. Very strong signal. Great punchy audio. You've got the DX pile-up busting audio. I'll be very interested to hear your working conditions. My name is Ady, Alpha Delta Yankee, and real report on the next over, 2 Echo 0, Oscar Tango Mike, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Eddie. Thank you very much for the flowers, and I'm really over the moon, because I was going to ask you for an audio report. I'm trying an old radio. I'm actually running an old 847 I just acquired yesterday. I normally run the 5000 or the 101, but I'm using an 847 with a standard microphone there, Eddie. You're 5'9 plus 20, over.
Well, thank you, Owen. Yeah, you're not sounding too bad. 5'9 plus 15 dB here onto my dipole antenna at 40 feet. And I know the 847, I've had a couple of those over the years. I did a little play with the satellites and some software, Super Control, I think it was called. A nice piece of software called Super Control, which computer controlled the transceiver and compensated for the Doppler effect on the satellites. Very interesting to watch it all happening. Yeah, fantastic. 5'9 plus 15 dB. You may be reading the mail, so you know that you're on a live stream on YouTube at the moment. About 1 hour 16 minutes. I'll get it right in a minute. 1 hour 16 minutes in, you can hear your audio for yourself. But nice and pinched. No big wasteful low frequency in there, Owen. 2E0 OTM G6AD.
G6AD 2E0. Yeah, thank you very much, Eddie. I appreciate that. I really do. I've always wondered one. I've wanted one for a long time, and I just saw one with the tuner available in the condition. I thought, I'm going to get it and we'll just try it. But your signal's absolutely beautiful. The live stream's working great, crystal clear, and the audio's fantastic. You've got a pile up there. You've made my day. G6AD 2E0
Yeah, thanks, Owen. Yeah, glad it came in useful. CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
India Kilo 4, Bravo Papa Victor.
Alpha Sugar.
India Kilo 4, Bravo Papa Sierra, was it?
Oh, Victor, over.
Correction, India Kilo 4, Bravo Papa Victor. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Ciao, Maurizio. Maurizio, amico mio. Nice to see you again, over.
Yes, Eddie. Hope that you are keeping well and that you have a good time on Crete Island, Eddie. It's a long time I don't speak with you, so I really hope that you are keeping well, you and the family. Golf 6AD, IK4BPV.
IK4BPV, G6AD. Thank you, Maurizio. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Thank you. And I hope the same for you and your family. You're sounding very good here, 5'9 plus 20 dB on my little dipole antenna. I guess you're using the 2-element Shorty 40, Roger?
No, I am using the other antenna because the Shorty 40 this is the Shorty 40. This is the Shorty 40, but it's a bit weaker than this one. You know, I don't know if I ever explained you
the reason, or maybe what should be the reason. But usually the difference is very light, but the first one is a bit better, even if it's just a dipole. No, it's not a two-element. Ady, back to you. Golf 6AD, IK4BPV.
IK4BPV, G6AD. Okay, Maurizio. Yeah, I can see the difference, but it's not too big, not too bad. But there is a difference. Yeah, the dipole is working better with this propagation condition. Very happy to see you again, my friend. Once again, my best regards for you and your family. I'll see you next time. IK4BPV, G6AD. Ciao, buona fortuna.
Okay, Ady. Yes, QSO is a pleasure of mine. Thank you very much to have closed my call. Have a good day, have a good evening, and 73 to you and all the family, and even the beautiful cat on your QSO.com page. And bye for now, Ady.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I still have that cat. CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Mexico 1, Golf Sierra X-Ray.
Mexico 1, Golf Sierra X-Ray. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Thanks for hanging around. I think you called before, but as you probably guessed, there are quite a few stations calling. My name is Ady. I'm in Bedworth, Warwickshire, about 20 miles east from Birmingham. I'll give you a report on the next one. Mike 1, Golf Sierra X-Ray, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yeah, good evening, Ady. Nice to speak to you the first time. And I'm up in Shrewsbury in Shropshire. You're a 20 over booming signal into Shropshire. And yeah, I've just been looking through your QRZ page, and quite a famous chap. A lot of people calling you, friends all around Europe. So I thought I'd just jump in and get you in for the first time. But yeah, lovely signal here, Ady. G6AD, M1 GSX.
Yeah, M1 GSX, G6AD. Well, thanks for the nice report, Ian. You're 25 dB over here on my little dipole at 40 feet. And I'm not sure about famous. Infamous, maybe, Ian. But yeah, I'm fairly active on the HF bands, as you can probably tell. And I just love the radio. It's my hobby and my passion. So you can tell I really get a kick out of speaking to people, and I'm very heavily relying on my software, QRZ.com, to remind me who I've spoken to before. But you're quite right. First time contact. That's very cool. Nice to make a new friend. Working here, as you know, with the dipole, 200 watts and a K4D from Elecraft. It's been a bit of a grey day today, Ian. Maximum temperatures around 12 or 13 degrees centigrade, and a few showers from time to time. Mike 1, Golf Sierra X-Ray. You wouldn't be a biker by any chance, would you? Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
I would indeed, my friend. Yeah, I plan and run motorcycle trips, hence the call. But I'll be honest, I may well have had a QSO with you when I was a 2E0, which was a couple of years back. But yeah, nice to speak to you for the first time, or maybe the second time, Ady. I won't hold it. There's loads of people calling you. But nice to get you in the log under the new call anyway. G6AD M1 GSX. All the best to you, my friend.
Yeah, keep it shiny side up, Ian. Thank you. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, CQ.
Mike 0, Delta India Tango.
Alpha Sugar.
So Mike 0, question India Papa, maybe?
Mike 0, Delta India Tango.
Oh, nearly got it right, didn't I? Yeah, thank you. Mike 0, Delta India Tango, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening. Thank you for the call. Welcome to Bedworth in Warwickshire. You're very strong here. My name is Ady. Alpha Delta Yankee, like AD, a short name for Adrian. I think it's a first-time contact. Mike 0, DIT, G6AD. Good evening.
Good evening, Ady. You're a fine signal peering to West Yorkshire. I'm about 25 miles west of Leeds. The name is Josh. Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. Currently running a Kenwood TS570, 100 watts into a dipole about 6 metres, which is about 20 feet up. Yeah, you're 20 over 9. Absolutely cracking signal. Over.
Fine business, Josh. Yeah, thanks for the rundown on the station. The 570 sounding great there. And the 100 watts, yeah, sounds a bit more. You're 5.9 plus 10 dB here, and sounding very well indeed. Josh, I'm going to move on because there's quite a few calling, but 73 from Bedworth to west of Leeds. Mike 0, DIT, G6AD, good night.
Cheers, Ady, thanks.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, CQ.
Mike with Delta Julia, Uniform Tango.
Okay, Mike Whiskey, please. Mike Whiskey.
Mike Whiskey 6, India Uniform Tango.
Mike Whiskey 6, India Uniform Tango, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Nice to hear the Mike Whiskey call in there. My name is Ady. I'm in the centre of England in Warwickshire, and you're 5959. Go ahead.
QSL 509, you're also 5959. Name here is Brian, Bravo Romeo Yankee Alpha November, near the town of Neath in South Wales. Back to you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Brian. I'm sure for the first time. Nice to meet you for the first time. Working here with the dipole antenna. I've got the amplifier on, Brian, running 200 watts at the moment, and my transceiver is an Elecraft. It's made in the USA. I wonder what you're running there, Brian. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not running any wattage, 10 watts, 10 whiskies on a Yaesu FT450D and a random wire of 95 feet. 95 feet there, back to you.
95 feet? Goodness me. How did you get it up 95 feet, Brian?
95 feet long, not height. Probably about 10 meters high. It's dog-legged all the way around the garden. Back to you.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, tell me your secret. Oh, we'd die for an antenna at 95 feet elevation. Yeah, 10 meters. Okay, fantastic. Brian, thanks for the call. Nice to see you. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm live streaming on YouTube on my brand new channel. If you look for Ady, like ADY space G6AD, you came in about 1 minute 24, 1 hour 24 minutes. So you can hear how you sound there on the 10 watts. Mike Whiskey 6, India, Uniform Tango, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, 7-3 to Wales.
73
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, CQ.
Delta Papa.
Oh, who's the Delta Papa? The ending Delta Papa?
Yeah, Golf 0, Radio Delta Papa. Golf 0, Radio Delta Papa.
Golf 0, Radio Delta Papa. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. David, nice to see you after a long time. We had a 40-meter QSO last year. I haven't seen you since. Where have you been?
I've been around. One or two things have happened. The G5RV fell down. The Kenwood TS450 gave up the ghost. The auto ATU stopped working. So I've had to pull out from under the bench an old Trio TS130. Trio TS130. New G5RV, 80 watts going out. And hopefully coming down to you okay there from Mansfield in North Nottinghamshire. Seems to be okay. A short 201 hand mic going into the TS130. And it's doing me until I sort something else out with the 450. So back to you there, Andy. G6AD, G0RDP.
G0RDP, G6AD. Well, David, I'm sorry to hear about the equipment failures, but fine business on bringing out the old 130. Sounding good here, 59 plus 15 dB. Amazing. On such a short inter-G contact, fantastic conditions. I'm running about 200 watts here into my dipole with the Elecraft transceiver. So are you going to get the 450 fixed, David, or is it past that? Over?
It's waiting for someone to try and fix it for me. I've not found anybody yet. A friend of mine's probably going to have a go at it after Christmas, but I don't feel like sending it down to Wales or down into Kent. So I'm trying to get it done more local, but so far I'm failing on that one at the moment to find somebody. I've not got enough technical knowledge to get inside it myself, and I've come up through the shortwave listening into amateur radio, so I'm not delving into the innards of the 450, but we'll see how we go. Back to you, Andy.
Yeah, okay, David. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, isn't it? It's always a nervous time to ship equipment by courier. Everything crossed that it's going to arrive safely there and back. Yeah, but I can highly recommend the guy in Wales. No names, no pack drill, but we all know who we're talking about. I've used him a lot, and he's always done a great job for me. Great to hear you on the 130, 80 watts doing you proud. Golf 0 Romeo, Delta Papa, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening, David, 7-3.
Yeah, good evening, 7-3 to you. Thanks for being there.
Hello, CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Delta Lima 9, Alpha Sugar.
Is it Delta Lima 9? Is it Delta Lima 9 Alpha Sugar?
Delta Juliet 5, Alpha Sugar.
Correction, Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sugar. My apologies. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, all okay now. 59 plus, nice and strong, good audio. My name is AD, like Alpha Delta Yankee. You can say like AD. My location, 30 kilometers east from Birmingham City. Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, this is Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sierra. Good evening, my friend Ady. It's the first QSO I see. Thank you very much. You are very strong, 5.9 plus 10 dB in the southwest part of Germany, not far from the French and the Luxembourg border, my friend. The name of the town is Saarbrücken, the city, my friend. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, this is Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sugar.
Delta Bravo.
Roger, Alexander. All fine business. Thank you for the information on your location. And you are very welcome to Central England. And as you say, for the first time, it's very nice to make a new friend on the 40-meter band. You have a very good signal here. The propagation is fantastic right now. Working conditions is a dipole antenna, 200 watts output power. My transceiver is Elecraft K4D. WX today, Alexander, is not so good. A cloudy sky, maximum temperature 13 degrees Charlie. Right now is only 11 degrees. Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Golf Alpha Delta, this is Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sugar returning for you. Thank you very much, Ady, for all the informations. I'm using here an Yaesu transceiver, the Fox Tango 710, the 710 from Yaesu, into an homebrew end-fed antenna, an end-fed half-wave with 100 watts output. The weather conditions here in the southwest part of Germany is very rainy. It's a rainy day with 8, 9 degrees of Celsius, not more, my friend. Thank you very much for the nice QSO. I hope I see you again, my friend Ady. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, this is Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sugar.
Well, thank you, Alexander. The pleasure was mine, and fine business on your Fox Tango 710. My friend has one, the same transceiver. Very impressive. The receiver is amazing. I'm sure you're also enjoying the same experience. Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sierra, Golf 6 Alpha Delta 73.
Roger. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sierra. Yes, this transceiver is amazing. The empfänger is great, really great. Thank you very much for the nice QSO. I wish you 73. Have a nice evening and have fun with our nice hobby, my friend. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. This is Delta Juliet 5 Alpha Sugar 73, my friend.
Triumph 6 Ictus. Hello, CQ. Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Delta, Lima 2, Foxtrot Delta, Mike.
Bravo. Papa Delta 3, Delta Bravo.
Okay, well, thank you. Delta, is it Papa Delta, number 3, Delta Bravo. Go ahead.
Okay, Ady. Good evening. This is Papa Delta 3, Delta Bravo. My name is Dick, Delta India Kilo. I live here on the North Sea coast of the Netherlands in the city Katwijk. Back to you, Andy.
Hello, Dick. Yeah, nice to see you again. We have a QSO in 2022 a couple of times on 40 meters. And yeah, nice to hear you again from Katwijk. Yeah, very good. Oh, my camera's gone off. Yeah, good to see you. 5.9 plus 20 dB tonight, Dick. Very strong. Sounding good here on my little dipole antenna. And I hope all is well with you, old man. Over.
Okay, Ady. Thank you. Yes. Ja, dan moet hij nog look op mijn QZ komen. Maar goed, nice to talk with you. I werk hier met een, this moment met een end-fed antenna. En mijn transceiver is een ICOM 7300 met 100 watt 80 on this side. Your signaal hier is 10 to 9 met een strong modulation, my friend. That can I tell you. Okay, what the weather on gate on this moment here, 12 degrees. And no, not so, no wind, no rain at that moment, Ady. Now, back to you.
Roger, Dick. Roger. Thank you for all the information and the fine business on the ICOM 7300. Very nice. I have one question for you, Dick. Before you had the ICOM 7400, do you still have the 7400 as well? Over.
Yes, oké. Hij had voordouwer 7-4. Yes, en dat is weer nou... ja, okay, my Engels is not so good. New transceiver dus. Maar die 7-4 was ook een nice transceiver, Andy.
Roger, yeah, very nice transceiver. Yeah, I think with the VHF capability with the 2 meter. Dick, nice to see you again, my friend. My best regards. I hope to see you next time. Papa Delta 3, Delta Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta 73.
Okay, Andy, thank you, and I wish you all a nice evening, and
okay, Mike Bravo for you.
Mike Foxtrot to the transceiver. Hey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dick. See you next time. Papa Alpha 3, Mike Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening, Mike. Nice to see you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, excellent. Just remind me on the name, over.
Yeah, name is Ady, Alpha Delta Yankee, like G6AD. My name is Ady, Mike, over.
Yes, I remember. Wow, that's great, Ady. Yeah, excellent. Well, I can tell you, you peaked 30/9 with me, and absolutely fantastic signal. Very, very strong indeed, Ady. We're still running the ICOM 756 Pro 3, and the antenna is much the same. It's the inverted V, up at about 8 meters in the apex, Ady. So, yeah, excellent. I'm super pleased to make contact with your station there once again, Ady, with such a lovely signal. I've never had contact with such a loud signal there, Ady. So, anyway, back to you. G6 Alpha Delta, PA3 Mike Bravo.
PA3 Mike Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Well, thank you for the very nice compliment. And, yeah, you're making an old man very happy. Thank you for the flowers, Mike. Yeah, good to see you again, and fine business on the Pro 3. What a fantastic radio. Yeah, they are really ahead of its time, the Pro 3. Very good radio. I have used one. My friend has one, and I have used one. I was very, very impressed. I have a question for you, Mike. Last time we had a chat down on 80 meters, we were talking about our family, also our grandchildren. I think you were expecting a grandchild number 4. Is that Roger?
Yeah, that's correct. Indeed, we've got the 4th grandchild. The grandchild is now just about let's see, going on to a year and a half. I think they're 80. Yeah, a year and a half, and the 3rd one is 3 years of age, and the eldest is let me see, 10 or 11 years old. So there you have it. Yeah, they're doing well. Yes, I remember now. We had a nice contact and speaking on those subjects, the 80. Yeah, yes, okay on, and you're having had a similar radio contact, or at least tryout on the 756 some time back, and yeah, it's a good radio. I can't complain. It's the only complaint I have for the 80 is the local noise over here is usually pretty bad. But I suppose you've just got to put up with it. The interference that I'm getting from solar panels and electric lighting and power supplies and all the rest of it, locally over here. But during the night time, it's not too bad. In fact, it's fantastic tonight. The noise is low and the conditions are good. So yeah, there we are. Okay, back to you, the 80. There are probably other stations there also wishing to make contact there with you, so I'll make this one my final. So, 80, I wish you all the very best. Thanks so much for the contact, and the flowers are definitely worth it. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, PA3 Mike Bravo.
PA3 Mike Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Great to hook up with you again, Mike, and my best regards to you and the family. I look forward to our next QSO 73. CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Delta Lima 2, Foxtrot Delta, Mike.
Delta Lima 2, Foxtrot Delta, Mike, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Rainer. You're blowing my windows out, Rainer. I need my SB to repairing. You're very strong tonight, over.
Roger, Ady. Good evening, my friend. Yeah, we had many QSOs, I guess, on 80, 40, 17, and with good signals. But in this evening, you're coming in with 59 plus 20 and an excellent audio, Ady. QSL.
Fantastic, Ryder. Yeah, you're also 59 plus 20 dB, and I'm making a YouTube live stream on my new YouTube channel. If you check on YouTube, AD, like Alpha Delta Yankee, separation Golf 6 Alpha Delta, like G6AD, I'm making a live stream, and you can see your signal and hear your audio on there. Around 1 minute 38, 1 hour 38, 1 hour 39 on my live stream. You're coming in like a train. I think we have the Autobahn to Deutschland, Rainer, over.
Roger, my friend. Yeah, let me see later on the live stream. Das ist dann a late stream, yeah. Yeah, but this is fantastic. Your signal is excellent. Auch your audio is absolutely fine, Ady. Yeah, let me see later on, my friend. WX here in Gießen, in my hometown, is nasty. Too cold for my old back. I don't leave the house, my friend. It's too cold for my old man, for old ham radio amateur. My shack is a lot more warmer, my friend. Yeah, Golf 6 Alpha Delta is Delta Lima 2, Fox Delta Mike. And by the way, I'm running 100 watt TS890 and my simple long wire antenna. That's all what I use, Ady. QSL.
Delta Lima 2, Foxtrot Delta Mike, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Fine business, Rainer. Yeah, you stay in the shack, stay on the radio, keep nice and warm, and look after your old back. And I will do the same. I will do the same. Thank you for the information and the very nice QSO. Delta Lima 2, Fox Delta Mike, Golf 6 Alpha Delta 73. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. It was my pleasure. We meet us, my friend. You bring an excellent signal indeed. Yeah, bye-bye, 73. Stay safe.
Triumph 66, cheers. Okay, I'll make a couple more calls. I have to take a break. I need a nice cold drink. This is Golf 6 Alpha Delta having a great time on 40 meters. QRZ. Okay, who is the portal? Thank you for the many stations. There is a portable station calling. A QRZ for portable only.
Yeah, this is Hotel Bravo 9, India Alpha Hotel for portable. Here 5 and 9 in Northern Switzerland.
Okay, Hotel Bravo 9, India Alpha Hotel portable. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Amazing signal. 5959. Congratulations on your portable condition. My name is AD. Like Alpha, Delta, Yankee. My name is AD, and my location 30 kilometers east from Birmingham City in the central region of the UK. Hotel Bravo 9, India Alpha Hotel Portable, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yeah, thank you very much, AD, for the awesome report. Yeah, you're also really a strong signal here, 5.9. I've been listening to your frequency for a while now, trying to get through. I guess now I got lucky, and yeah, it's a great time here. Yeah, the operator name here is Alex Alpha Lima Echo X-Ray, and yeah, I don't want to keep your stream up too long, but yeah, have a nice evening, and I wish you good luck at 73.
Okay, Alex. Well, thank you for coming through in the pile-up. No problem, and thank you for the other operators that are standing by. Very good operating. Before you go, Alexander, please very quickly give me your working conditions, please. Over.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my working conditions is an ICOM IC7300, that's 7300, and I'm running it portable with a 50 amp hour battery. So it's still 100 watts, which I'm running into an end-fed half wave. It's a 20-meter long sloper configuration around maybe 5 meter off the ground with a 7-meter pole on one end. And yeah, it's doing quite well. I've been having a lot of QSOs today on various bands, even 10 meters into England this morning. Yeah, it's doing quite fine, and yeah, it's a pleasure to work the band with this with 100 watts on portable. Anyways, thank you very much, and good luck, 73.
Yeah, great job. Yeah, peaking at 59 plus 10 dB from time to time, Alexander. Fantastic. Hello, CQ, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Mexico India 2 Juliet Victor Bravo.
Echo India 2, Juliet Victor Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Thank you for the call. You're welcome to Bedworth in Warwickshire, Central England. My name is Ady, short name for Adrian. My name is Ady. You're very, very strong here. Wow, I thought you were actually behind me in the shack. Echo India 2, Juliet Victor Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Oh, thanks, Ady. You're coming through a 20 plus here, almost to the 30. Very good, strong signal into Cork Island. And the name here is Juliet Oscar Echo. Thank you for coming back to my call here. EI2JVB, Golf 6AD.
Yeah, fantastic, Joe. Nice to meet you. I think it's a first-time contact, which is very nice. Working here with a dipole antenna, Joe, 200 watts output from my trusty old ACOM 1000. My transceiver is Elecraft K4D, located here 30 kilometers east from Birmingham in the little town of Bedworth, Warwickshire. Joe, I'd be very interested to hear your station information, your transceiver, also your antenna and the output power. Over.
Yes, I'm running off a Kenwood TS850S, 100 watts standard, and end-fed antenna on a 49 to 1
Roger, yeah, I know the MFED very well. It's my favorite portable antenna, Joe. Oh, thank you for the QSO, great signal. Conditions have been amazing on 40 meters this last hour or so. And you may be aware I'm running my brand new live stream on YouTube. I'm very new to all this, but yeah, I'm running a live stream. You can find me on YouTube. My name, like AD, Alpha Delta Yankee, then a space, and then G6AD. If you search on there, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. And our QSO was about 1 minute 44, sorry, I keep saying that, 1 hour 44 minutes into the live stream. See you next time. Echo India 2, Juliet Victor Bravo, Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Yes, QSO, I'm watching it on YouTube at the moment as we're speaking. It's a nice setup, thank you. And I'll log you on QZ. All the best, 73 from EI2JVB, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, go well, bye for now.
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'm also logging on QOZ.com, so the little gold star is on the way. Thank you. Okay, I'll make a final call. Thank you very much for all the contacts. I had a really good time. Thank you for everybody watching on the live stream. Fantastic. It's all very new. So far, so good. It seems to be holding up technically. This is the final call. Golf 6 Alpha Delta.
Oscar Echo 4 Delta Mike Hotel.
Oscar Echo 4 Delta Mike Hotel. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Thank you for the call. Welcome to Bedworth in Central England. My name is Ady. Like Alpha Delta Yankee, my name is Ady. I'll give you a report on the next over. Oscar Echo 4 Delta Mike Hotel. Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Good evening.
Roger, Ady. Good evening. A very good evening to England. My name is Martin. Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. Martin. And my QTH is about in the southeast of Austria. I think it's about 120 kilometers in the south of Vienna and about 70 kilometers in the east of Graz. Yes, this is my QTH. My transceiver is ICOM 7300 and my antenna is a Kelemen multiband antenna. It's inverted V and a high of 12 meter, Eddie. Your signal is 5 by 20 over 9. 5 by 20 over 9. Your radio is clear and your signal is very strong. You blow in my windows, Eddie. Hi. Thanks to you, Eddie.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you for the very good report. You are 5'9", peaking 5'9 plus 5, 5'9 plus 5. The conditions are very good, Martin. And thank you. You're my final call on this session. And I really appreciate, I think it's a first-time contact. It's always very nice to make a new friend on 40 meters. Oscar Echo 4, Delta Mike Hotel, and all the shortwave listeners and everybody on the YouTube, 73 from Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
Roger. Golf 6 Alpha